Hello, friend. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy and doing better than ever in your trade and your business. Today, I want to get into handling negative reviews and what can be done about them. So if you, like me, have put all of your effort into building a reputable trade-based business, doing a really good job for your customers, and then you've received a negative review, it hurts. And it's just not on. Today, I want to coach you through it and show you what to do in every situation. Stick with me and let's get into it. So in my trade business, we had hundreds of genuine 5-star reviews from happy customers in our town that we'd worked hard to get over many years. There is now no doubt that customers are more likely to call and buy from a trade business who has these positive reviews, from people who are just like them. So word of mouth has so much power in your trade business, and it's now said that at least 70% of people will put the same weight on those online positive reviews as they do on a word of mouth recommendation. Although remember here that word of mouth is always best for the long-term success in your trade business. If you've got your own trade business or you're thinking about starting one, I want to help you not make some stupid mistakes and be super successful doing that trade. I want to tell you the 2 biggest mistakes that I see people make in their own small business and being self-employed, and I've put this together in a masterclass for you that I want to give you free of charge. Check out the link below, and I hope to see you in there soon. A recent study has shown that 45% of customers will tell somebody else about a positive experience that they've had with you and your business, but an extortionate 95% will tell somebody about a negative experience that they've had with a tradesperson. So it makes a lot of sense for us to make sure that we have happy customers at the end of the day, even if we need to sometimes go the extra mile, go above and beyond to put something right, because in the long run, it's worth our time. Today, I know we are focusing on what to do about negative reviews that are sometimes out of our control. And believe me, I've had many of those landed on me and my business over the years. You know, another study has shown that 86% of people will hesitate to call a company if that company has negative reviews online. That number is so high that you might as well just mark yourself as closed if you start racking up negative reviews in your business online. So we have to do something about it. The first thing that you can do is have a much larger amount of positive reviews, maybe at least 50 positive reviews for every negative review that you have. That will be sufficient, but hopefully you can get a lot more. So when people check you out online, which reviews do you think people were going to read first? Yeah, you're right. It's the negative ones. People do it. So what we do here is super important for you and your trade business. One thing I had to realize as I built my businesses is that if you go for getting lots of positive reviews to make your business stand out online, then eventually there's going to come a time when you will get a negative review. It is inevitable. You can be the best of the best, but it's just the way things are. I'm sorry. If you get enough 5-star reviews and stand out enough, then eventually somebody will have something negative to say. And these are often some of the weirdest things that people do say. Let me give you my top 2 examples. The first was a lady who asked me to do a quote for rewiring a house for her. When I arrived to do the quote, she told me that the work had to be completed within 2 weeks. We've all had this experience. So I kindly said I wouldn't be able to do it because we were already at capacity in those 2 weeks. And that evening, she left me a 2-star review, claiming that I was unwilling to give her a quote for the work that she wanted to do. The next was another crazy one. It was a 1-star review. It simply said that I was a bad driver and I should get some driving lessons. Well, if I'd upset that person with my driving, I am sincerely sorry. But that has nothing to do with my trade and my customers. Let me show you what to do when this happens to you. Do this first. Always respond to every single review that you get. That's the positive ones and the bad ones. And do it promptly. Sooner the better. Your future customers want to see how you treat your existing customers. That's the good ones and the negative ones. So what do you say in a response to a negative review? Firstly, do you know the customer? Is it a real job that you have done in your business? And if it is, what I do is say sorry. I am sorry there's been a problem. And I'm going to ask them to contact me as soon as possible so that I can resolve whatever the issue is straight away for them. Be proactive. Then I want you to never get personal. Even if you disagree and they've said something horrific, stay professional. Then, if you get a review from a customer that you don't know, which can happen, you need to politely say that you've searched your database of all your customers and you're so sorry that you just can't place them. You don't know who they are and you don't have a customer in your database with their name and the work that they're claiming has been done. It's worth asking yourself, have you done any jobs recently that haven't gone as well as you'd hoped? Could it be a friend or a relative of that person that you've worked for and they've put the review on for them? If it genuinely isn't a customer and just somebody spamming you, then you can report these to Google or whatever the review platform is. That happened to me with the bad driver review that I got. I reported it and they took it down as it didn't relate to work that I'd done for a customer at all. So a big point here is always be polite in your responses. Even if you're raging inside, if you lose control in your response and start speaking badly, then anybody reading your reviews and your response is going to see that and they are going to run a mile from your business. What system do you have in place now to filter out bad customers in the first place? I would love you to be in a position of not having to be overly concerned about bad customers that are going to cause trouble, difficult to work with, they're not going to pay you on time when you've finished, and they're going to leave you a bad review. More times than I would like to admit, I have learned from my mistakes and taken on a job or a customer because I wanted the money when all the warning signs were present. And to be fair, I should have run a mile. If you're not sure about a job, then ask yourself why. Maybe something is trying to protect you from a tragedy. So friend, when a bad review comes your way, respond promptly and positively, and then offer to resolve any issues. Ask them to contact you and arrange resolving the problem. And tell them that you appreciate them sharing it with you so that you've got the opportunity to correct it and put it right. If that review is spam, then report it to the review platform and then focus on getting as many positive reviews as you can, because that makes any negative reviews have far less power. I hope this helps you be more successful today in your trade business. Remember, I want to share with you the 2 biggest mistakes that I see people make when they go self-employed and start their own business. The link for that is below. I want to see you in there soon. If you want me to help you be more successful in your trade, then like the video, subscribe, and you can be the first to know about new content that could be just what you need to hear tomorrow for the success that you're looking for in your trade business. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.